And there we are. What's going on, everybody? Hope you all having a good Monday.
Mary, plug your ears tonight.
Yeah, this one might get a little bit out of hand.
Okay.
What's up, S. Hockett?
Hey yo!
Tammy Ayo, Mary Vice,
Brooke.
Brooke, Not So Basic Brooke, Alexis Brooke, Emerald Kimmy,
Amber. Hey Lou.
What's up, Lou? So yeah, we'll give it a minute. Get some more people in here.
You're
And-
live.
Yes, we're live. Hey, Shelly. What's up, Dave G?
Dave G. Like best mod all around the community.
Mm-hmm. Handling business.
Oh, and Mrs. G too. This is how we feel tonight. Oh, look at my can again.
Yeah, with the green
Ooh.
screen, some things go clear. Oh.
I'm drinking magic.
Hey, Laura. Yeah, all is well over here. Aside from people talking smack, like a lot of smack.
We're good. We're like sane and normal. We don't need to have 24-hour lives talking about, I don't know, I guess two best friends anyone had. We're the two best friends that anyone could have.
What's up, Kathy, Missy, Amber's Alerts?
Ooh, pizza was good. We cooked the crust too long, but we'll get it right next time. It was actually better today for leftover.
Time Lord. Yeah, Mary. Crap? Yes. That's garbage, trash. Yeah, nothing. They weren't saying anything truthful or good, that's for sure. Hey,
Shan,
Sam.
my love, it was really good to see you hanging out with Donna and Haggis. I liked it. I knew you were happy.
Yeah, there you go. Damn, I feel like a horrible member. I don't know who any is.
No, you know what it is.
It's good. You're better off.
Anita, yeah, you're probably better off. That means you're good, and you weren't like in the BS, which is it's good. But
I can't believe anyone would take 24 hours to say they don't like someone. It's just that's their thing.
literally, all
I
I
don't
can
get it, but
think of is Mariah Carey.
Hmm.
I don't get it. Why are they so obsessed with me? I sent that to Kelly.
Hey, Panda Bear.
Every time I see Panda Bear in, I think of, the designer? Panda, 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 panda.
Oh yeah, that design. I remember hearing. I actually liked the remake. One guy did. I'm Italian. If I cook you guys a pizza, you'll lock me and won't let me go back to Quebec.
I'm part Italian also. So bring it on, let's go. Pizza always tastes better when other people make it.
Hey Rose, hey Beckachu, Missy 303.
We're all famous now. Yeah. Even my husband, who's really, really poor, and I shouldn't be with someone like that.
Oh yes, we'll get into that right away here. Yes,
Mandy.
Maddie, people will.
Yes.
Yeah. But okay, since the majority of the stream is going to be about shares, dealings, and Kelly, right?
Mm-hmm. How dare I have a friend?
Yeah. There was something going on about me, so I'm going to address my stuff first, and then once I've said my piece, that'll be the end of it. I've always said that what someone says about me behind my back is none of my business. I really don't care. And I heard this stuff, and it doesn't bother me or anything like that, but it has Cher very upset. So I'm going to go ahead and say a couple of things. First off, my age. I am 44 years old. I am 6.5 years older than Cher. If that's a horrible thing in your eyes, so be it. I don't think that's bad at all. But, you do you, whatever. Second, my finances and the GoFundMe, the e-begging. Not once have either of us ever said, please help us, please give us money. Not once. We said we have this if you want to help us, if you want to help Cher get up here, which a lot of you did, and thank you very much, because it probably wouldn't have happened without your help.
Actually, Miss Amber Alerts gave me that idea to
Mm,
start that. Like, so many of us want to see you guys together and see you happy. You should start a GoFundMe. And I told Amber, like, no, I don't know about that. And then I thought about it. Well, I'll do whatever the hell it takes. So,
yeah,
and I did.
yeah. And yeah, as far as
Hey, Teresa.
my pride and the fact that I'm poor, uh, I mean that's it's a little bit on the indignant side to insult somebody that way. But yes, I do have financial troubles. Work was okay uh, until COVID hit,
Mm-hmm.
and that really the people I work for, the cabinet business, it really took a hit, and money's been very tight.
Well,
I've
hold
actually
on.
had to just let me go. I've actually had to sell some things. I'm going to be selling my motorcycle. I'm doing what I can, but I have never begged anybody for money. And yeah, when that hit, I should have had some foresight. I should have moved to a bigger city. My bad. But now I'm stuck. And the other thing is, you who were insulting me, you obviously don't know this or you wouldn't, but I have multiple sclerosis. I have medication that helps, but I have issues working a lot. I could be on disability. I choose not to be because I don't want to be a sponge. I want to earn my keep, and I work as hard as I can, as much as I can, no matter how much it hurts. If that makes me lazy, bad for being poor, I mean, that's your call. But actually, I hope you keep talking about it because now that all these people know the truth, I think they're just going to think poorly of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no ill will towards you. I don't know you from a hole in the wall. So if you were to come to me and apologize, I would accept it and we could move on. And I'm not going to be bashing you. That's it. I'm done.
Well, Sizzle, they bash him to hurt me, which really says a lot about them again, doesn't it? They have nothing to rip on him about, oh, he's poor, whatever, and who e-begs for a wedding. I've never gone to any one person individually and said, can you give me some money? I've literally never done that. I have asked people to share out the link, but that's what you do. And
Yeah.
also, I wanted to add, he lives in Canada and is a carpenter. Borders have been closed and are still currently closed, and there, if you Google it, is a lumber shortage because it's not able to get across the border. Therefore, he has less work. People are just idiots when they don't know. But again, like he said, just let him keep talking because then they look dumb.
Yeah. Well, I hope they save some of that for the roast. Because we're going to be doing a Prairie Boy roast at some point when we can get enough people to come in and do it. I hope they come along and do it. Oh,
Right, Mandy?
it's a GoFundMe. People want to donate, let them. It's not begging, I swear. So many people within this community must be new to YouTube. Well, the GoFundMe, there is a stigma attached to it. Whenever you have something like that, people look at it as begging or whatever. And I can understand that. But at the same time, it's like having memberships or Patreon or whatever. Like, if you want to help me out, you can. And I appreciate it.
I
If,
also was pretty damn honest with exactly what the funds were going to be used for, and not like, oh my gosh, I have a hospital bill, or I
mm,
have a family member with cancer, or, like, y'all know what we've seen. So,
there you go, Dalen. Make sure you get in touch with Cher.
who?
Dalen Wyatt said she'll roast me.
Yep, email me. Or I have your email. I'll email you.
You are not poor, you have finance problems. You're wealthy where it counts. Love and people who care about you. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Mind you, so does the rest of the entire world. 2 years. So,
Yeah.
hey, Tasha. Just ridiculous.
Health wise, work wise.
Hey, Tammy.
Yeah. Well, the problem is they don't know, right? Like, they don't know about me. They didn't know that I have MS. They didn't know.
And that's what I told them in their chat that they're still probably doing. So everyone is well aware of this going on. We'll see if I'm going to be so nice if they show up or not. Because if they don't, again, it says a lot about them. Especially when you can threaten people with guns and stuff like that. And you don't want to show up to a live stream. Bang, bang, I guess. Hello, Ashley.
Well, there you go. I hope you bring your A game down because we want it to be enjoyable for everybody.
But I told them in their chat, I said, like, they were like, oh, me and Kelly were talking and we had this plan and we were talking for weeks before we went public with it. Well, I didn't realize at 37 years old, I had anyone to check in with to tell them who I'm talking to. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that I have a mommy and daddy to check in with and that it's Anita and Dorothy. Like, I had no clue. But now I know.
Yeah.
Little Miss Anita knew, I think the next day, maybe within 2 days, I said, hey, and I'll show everything if I really freaking have to. I'm just really not that type of person. But I will be like showing everything. I literally told Anita, because my exact words to Anita were, are you sure that you and Kelly can't like make amends or anything? I literally said, you guys had love for each other at one point. Are you sure this isn't something y'all can't work out? And no. I plan on trashing this bee for as long as she's alive. That's what she said. She said, I will trash that bee until the day I die. Yeah. She said that.
Like, how can you have that much hate for somebody?
That's bad. You are a very, very angry person.
Hello, Natasha. Thanks for coming by. And thanks to everyone for swinging by. I know I missed a lot of you coming in, but...
Amber.
And there's Amber.
Hi.
And thank you, Mary, about the hair comment.
So, with what you were just saying, do I have an echo? No, I don't. Okay, nope. Cool.
You're good.
Okay, so with what you were just saying, here's the thing. I can tell everybody firsthand because I was talking to Cher and Kelly.
Yep.
You know, and this,
you started it all,
right?
Really?
Yeah, and this is exactly how it went down. This is how it went. There is no.
Let's go through this.
Yeah. Okay. So my first conversation with Kelly, which we talked forever. It was a great conversation, but literally, one of the first things I said was, I have a friendship with Cher, and I know you guys have past issues, so I'm really hoping that, that's not going to be a problem. And literally the first thing Kelly said was, I just, honestly, if you could just tell Cher that I don't have any hate for her. And honestly, I just want her to be happy. And I never did hate her. So I go to tell Cher. Cher's reaction. Wow, days I really miss my old friend. And, maybe I'll just reach out to her. And then I kind of let it go. And them two, they hooked up now.
Well, then I was telling you, like, I kind of miss my friend.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think the situation is? And then I was like,
Yeah.
And then I think I just emailed her.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because I was like, well, Cher, she's actually going through a lot right now. She's kind of split from Martin and them. And, I kind of filled her in a little bit. Now, I will say this. Did they each have a little bit of reservation at first? Yes, of course. Because, they hadn't talked in forever. But through
really quick, Amber. Yeah, Tammy. Yeah, Kelly, the advocate. She was my friend long before, like, I made my channel, and I met Kelly probably within 48 hours of making my channel in November of 2019, and I wasn't even about the Watts. I came on with a whole different topic and met Callie, who was one of my supporters, and I was also one of hers because she used to have a channel and then it went down for a little while, and she was like, we became friends and started talking about personal things, and she wanted to start up her channel to talk about victims and abuse and domestic violence, all of that kind of stuff, and help bring awareness to it and advocate. And we very quickly, like, she started her channel, I want to say like 3 months after I started mine. And then it wasn't long after that, we got mixed up into the Watts thing, and then we got torn apart. So we had a real friendship, like before we ever got mixed up on Watts Island, Ruzek's Island, whatever. And people don't know that.
Right. And so yeah, I mean, they both were a little bit unsure, but over the week's time, I guess they got to be friends again. There's no absolutely this whole thing of, oh, there's a setup. Oh, there's this. No. If anything, and now I heard something that really upset me, because one of the things that was said, well, there was a lot that upset me, but one of the things that was said was, well, she went to share because she knew that that would upset the family and then that would get her away from them. Absolutely not.
I have to say,
If
she
anything, she
she
was
was
worried.
actually still defending the family, which I found odd, but I wasn't gonna like say anything. I told her that no matter what she chose, if she still wanted to defend that family, whatever, she knew where I was, but she actually helped the family because she helped me see a little bit differently about the Ruzeks as I helped her see a little bit differently about the Watts, and I feel like
Right.
that's what we all should be doing.
Hmm.
Like we both think
Yeah.
differently, but we both opened each other's eyes to things, you know. I don't know, what people are just crazy. I guess I didn't know I
Exactly.
had to tell anyone. Mr. Cher knew everything going on. That's my husband, my children, my daughters even knew. Like, I
Hmm.
didn't know I had to check in. And of course, Amber knew because, yeah, both Kelly and I, it's very unfortunate, but we had reservations about, even though we were friends before all this, we actually had reservations like, can we trust each other or
Right.
whatever, like
Yeah.
Yeah, it took some time. And
it
the
did
thing
take
is,
some
look
time.
at
And we were just doing it on our time, on the low, because at the same time, we knew the bashing Kelly was going to get.
right. That's what I was
We
gonna say.
both were aware of that. And no matter what, we know that it's happening. And we knew it was going to happen. But I didn't want to just be like coming out in the public and have it, you know what I mean? Like, it's scary.
Well, look at how everybody's reacted. That's your
Exactly
answer
my
right
point.
there.
That's my answer. So we we
Yeah.
we didn't really know how to go about it. I don't want her to get the hate. Sure, I would get some hate, but it's going to be her that gets the most because she's being shunned. Let's be real. She's being shunned from the cult. So,
Right. So that
but
really upset me, because it's like,
yeah.
no, if anything, Kelly was worried about the family, first and foremost, but I think, she had to stay true to herself with you. And I mean, my God, you guys, of course they didn't just come right out and say, hey, just so everybody knows on this planet, we're talking again. No, because I mean, look at how everybody reacted when Mr. Cher just came into her chat. Like,
Yeah.
Mm.
that's all it took
Yeah.
for people to go
That's
crazy.
pathetic.
It is. I don't understand
Well,
what
the
is so
very people
hard.
talking about that are the very people, like, do you remember, was it last summer and I was walking around a cemetery talking about Kelly? And I was like, we're not friends right now, but they even like, it broke my heart that you like were talking like that or whatever. But I said in a couple videos, like, I hope one day I have my friend back, or however I may have said it. But I just said, like, that's my friend. She's just not like there right now. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping that my friend would be back in my life at one point. I knew all along, and Amber, you know this. I think she just was kind of manipulated and used and got in over her head.
Yeah, and I'm going to say this too. There was no setup before her live saying, "Oh, if the rogue mods come up, we're going to shut it down." No, my God, if don't you think that Cher wants you guys to patch it up? Come
Mm.
Mm.
on. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, she's got love for her. I don't know where she stands after today, but she had love for everybody. And at the most just wanted, if you don't like somebody, okay, fine, but can you just accept that somebody else does? It's people just complicate things on here. Yay! And
You're so beautiful.
I know you are. And before I forget, I want to say this too. Because Dorothy, you twisted my words.
Shocker.
See, you twisted my words. What I said was, I didn't want to be pulled into this whole thing. But the minute that I came over on Lewis's channel, and I came over peacefully, and I came over just to say, hey, you know, just so you know, I've got nothing to do with this little video. And I know for a fact Kelly doesn't either. Right after that, Strictly came, told, quote unquote, Strictly came and told me that I was fair game, told me, made jokes about not being able to find my veins. It's all there. You can read it all. So I got pulled in. I was called fair game. So basically, because I'm Kelly's friend, that's what I was trying to say. Dorothy, I never had an issue with you. We always got along good. Like, you know, we talked recovery and stuff. And I even found you on a comment and told you that. I never got an email from you. If you did send me an email, let me know what address, because I got absolutely nothing. And I have a little bit more to say, but I'll let y'all go for a minute and I'll get back to it. So, yeah, I'm just, I don't know. I just hate how people twist things, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and she thinks that me and Kelly only talk about her, and it's just not true. You're not that important to me and Kelly.
No,
We don't just.
I don't even know who these people
literally
were.
Nothing. There's literally nothing sinister, devious, nothing.
No.
I don't have time for that. I really,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Don't.
Dr. Phil is here.
Dr. Phil, we don't have time for this.
What you see is what you get with me. It's always the fakes who try to make the real one look phony. Exactly, Mandy.
Kelly, you do look beautiful today. Let me just tell you that.
Thank you. I just thank you.
I have 20 hours of hate going at you. You look gorgeous.
No, I went outdoors today. Woo!
Kelly, do you, if it's okay, you know that voice message you left me about you and Mary talking or whatever? Would that be okay to play on here?
Sure.
Because they're all saying, like, you're lying. You didn't reach out to them. You didn't feel that way. You're just saying that.
No,
and I was like, well, maybe we should play that because, like, I know what she was thinking. And after the threats you got, I definitely would not be so kind.
Hey, two TVs in our life. Good to see you.
Which voicemail is this?
She just left me a voice memo about when she was like, you know what? I don't want to continue this with Anita and them. And because Mary had told her, like, no, this isn't right. You know, she's Mary, are you okay? You did. Okay. I'm going to play that if it's okay, guys. Because I think it took a lot of strength to even have that thought.
Yeah. I just can't stand people acting like they know everything.
Anita and Dorothy and everyone, since I know you're going to be watching, or probably are on the low right now.
Us.
Oh, yeah, they're probably doing a play-by-play over on theirs. Whatever.
Hey. Good morning.
Happy.
Cher and Mr. Cher, I wanted to run this by you guys and tell you guys what came to me and what happened. And see if you can actually maybe help with the situation. If not, that's okay too, because I don't want you guys involved in weird crap, right? Excuse me. I recently, it was like Wednesday night, I had a dream, and it was about Anita, because I actually I was ready to slam her with all kinds of shit.
Thanks,
I had a cease and desist, and I had harassment papers ready, and oh my God, I was going to go full force at her. Well, Wednesday night, I had a dream, and it was about Anita. And I woke up, and Mary, our wonderful Mary, sent me a link to a video on YouTube. It's called The Shack, and it was part 2. The Shack is like freaking amazing. It's all religious, though, so I don't know what your guys' beliefs are and things like that. But it's very religious about how God just like, we are all God's children, that kind of thing, you know, just very, very detailed. And it hits to your core, which I'll send you guys a link if you would like it. But anyway, all she sent me was that link, and she said, Anita. That's all she said. And she put in like exclamation marks. And the video is nothing but, you know, okay, so pain. Someone is in so much pain that they literally, throw it out. And I know all this, but for some reason, it's like God said to me this. I mean, it was like God, for some reason, out of nowhere, God was like, listen, Anita is my daughter. She's my daughter too. So it hit my core, and I just bawled and bawled and bawled. And I was like, I wrote back to Mary, and I was like, this is Anita? And she's like, yes, this is Anita. And I was like, it was like, you know, God just touched me, okay? I know that sounds weird, and I don't want you guys to, like, think I'm weird or anything, but it's just true. Anyway, I wrote a very long email to Anita, and I did write an email to Paula. I did not write to Gypsy. I'm really only wanting to address fully Anita, okay, because my focus is on her. Because I remember some, you know, fun things, too. You know, when I was watching the old footage and listening, there were so many fun things, too. And anyway, I make a long story short. I wrote her an email. I would like to bury the hatchet, give them that chance of peace, too, because I really did push her out. And I think that what that did, and please don't mention this to her, but I think what that did was make her feel like bigger shit, like, what the hell, I'm not good enough, you know, that kind of thing. And that's not true, and that's not what I want. That's not the message I'm trying to get across. So, I don't know. Anyway, I think that just basically bottom line, if worst comes to worst, just let them know if they do bother you, you know, come to you or anything like that. Just let them know, like, you know what, I heard from Kelly, and she literally realized what happened, what is going on, and how she really feels. And
Okay, so I'll end it there because I don't remember how it ends. So I almost unblocked Anita from my phone plan to talk to her about that voice message and send that to her, actually, but I decided not to, because when I say I've dated some psycho people and been blown up, I was getting blown up almost worse than that. So I didn't feel comfortable unblocking her from my phone, and he can contest to that. Like, I was being blown up. So, no. And also threatened. And then I heard she was threatening, so I just didn't feel safe to do that. But we know there's a bunch of alt accounts, so if she would have reached out in one of those, I would have said something. But yeah.
Right. That's, you know, I don't know. When I was listening today,
Nelly,
which I did not listen. There's no way I could have listened to all of that. But as I was doing my life today, I checked in from here and there. And,
hey Archie.
You know, there were some times where I kind of felt Anita wanted to kind of drop it and move on, but others weren't going to. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. You know, I'm not really sure. It just seems like some of them are wanting to just keep this going. That's just the feeling I get, is that it's
that
just
is what she's doing.
hate.
Yeah. And for her to play like old voice memos I've left about Kelly, well, Kelly knows how I felt. We went through a rough patch. I made videos about it, like attacking her. So playing old memos that I said when me and her weren't friends, I don't know what you're trying to do with that, Anita, but it's not, like, we're both aware that we both did or had behaviors, we said things.
Right. It's the past.
That's not news. It's the past. You're just bringing up the past again, and that's not like me and Kelly are much smarter than that.
Yeah,
Which
it just
makes
shows
me
how much you
wonder.
all
I
have
mean,
overcome.
Mhm.
I don't know. And then also at the end of the day, I do just feel like maybe they just feel like, I don't know, I think they were comfortable when you hated Kelly, and they felt that was just
Mhm.
their little comfort group of, and you were
What
in
they
it.
do right away, the next day, I believe, after whatever they feel that they got hurt on, they came to me directly in my emails and
Mm-hmm.
so I mean I kind of already knew, but yeah, and they feel attacked like I ambushed them because I kicked Anita off of my live stream that day with Kelly on there. But the thing is that live stream was meant for Kelly. Kelly was my special guest, and I didn't want her attacked. I asked Anita, if you're going to come up here, I do not want Kelly attacked. I made that clear.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the first thing she did was come up and snip, snip, snip right at Kelly, and that's
Yeah, what did you
not
think
what
was going to happen?
Yeah, and so
Yeah, they made
I
comments
kicked
about that
her.
today, saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, look
Oh,
at
I
they're
heard it.
saying she's aggressive." Well, you
But hold
kind of
on.
were.
I kicked Anita because she came up aggressively, and Kelly sat there like, okay, Anita, like what was I gonna kick Kelly for saying and doing nothing? She didn't even hardly react to Anita, and I'm sorry, but the tone was getting more and more and more aggressive, and I made a choice. It wasn't about an attack, and I can show text messages where I begged you, what are you gonna say when you get up there? Please don't attack Kelly, because I already knew was putting Kelly in an uncomfortable situation anyway at a time that she wasn't ready. And no, I'm sorry, I made the right judgment call. Not only that, but the way that you behaved, that's the second time I ever seen this man react like that
Yeah.
in almost 2 years of knowing him. So that says a lot about your behavior, honestly. So I stand by how I reacted with that live, because
Mhm.
it was about me and Kelly making the announcement everybody so wanted, and then
You don't
again,
even have to explain it
my
this much,
channel, my
you
guest, and
know?
I did not want her attacked, and that's exactly what happened. The minute she went up there, it was maybe 5 seconds in, and she wanted to do nothing but get aggressive with Kelly. So goodbye.
Right. I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
buddy,
But, I mean, and why that needed to be replayed 10 million times today, I'm not really sure.
I guess they needed content, so
You
let's
know,
use mine.
this is my thing. I mean, and you know what? I'm going to come from the recovery standpoint, because Dorothy and I have talked recovery. This is not how you deal with resentment. Not at all. I mean, yes, I understand if you want to go live and address somebody, but 20 hours and carrying this much hate for somebody for a year, I mean, it's not even healthy. It's just not.
No,
I
it's
mean,
not.
like, from what I'm gathering, it's all, a lot of it's based around Kelly not calling somebody
Mm-hmm.
at the time. And then, when Kelly came up on their panel, I'm sorry, but they were being mean to her. Like, Kelly was like, I was vomiting and in the toilet, and they're just like, oh, okay, so you think your vomiting's more important than, going to the ER. Well, no, it's not, but she's trying to explain. But I don't know. I just got the impression they don't want to work it out.
No,
That's
they
the thing.
don't.
They
It
don't.
was a literal just. I was pushed aside. She cut me off. She I suggested putting notes next to her, on the side if she had any questions and she wanted to address any concerns while I was talking, and she told me not to tell her how to run her channel. Well, Dorothy, sweetheart, you're going to create a channel based on me. You might as well take my advice.
There you go.
Sorry, I had to laugh at that. But yeah, it's a whole channel based on somebody. And for them to say, well, that's just it. We don't do anything. We don't hate on Kelly. We don't hate on Kelly. Okay, let's be real here. There is strictly, and I know they want to say, oh, it's this and that, but it's all about them. That's what it's about. And then, you have this person over there doing a live on Kelly, and they're all in there. So they do participate
It's
in it.
actually
So,
been what, 24 hours now?
yes, 24 hours.
24
I
hours,
mean,
guys. There's a
damn.
live done on me and Share for 24 hours with Amber and Mary and Brooke thrown in the mix.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Or
it's
like a
just
big
like,
salad.
you know,
That's just crazy.
And just for shits and giggles, my husband as well, for
yeah.
whatever
Well,
reason.
anybody that's like been in
Wow.
this, vicinity, and it's. I mean, like I said, I get it. When you want to come and you want to tell your side, I get that there's hurt over there. I understand that. I'm not even saying that you can't tell your side, but
Mm.
20 hours of just repeated bashing is just,
That says so much more about them. And Mr. Scher told me, I texted Kelly too, like, Mr. Scher says the calmer we stay tonight, like the worse they really look. So we can't like pop off.
Yeah.
yeah, no, definitely not. And I'm gonna, like go ahead and address this one because I kind of feel as if like, okay, here is the thing. When Kelly played the
No
clip
shit. Y'all,
of,
they are still live streaming about us.
oh Jesus, when Kelly played the clip
Oh,
of,
they only have 26 people watching.
Only
I got
26 in there. There's
156.
156 in here. Hey!
oh,
Hashtag winning.
I mean, I
So
think
should
they're
I
almost to
Hey,
send?
Seth.
24 hours.
Should
I
we
really
send our
do.
autographs to them? Either our big toe or
Hey, for
our
$5
butt?
a piece,
I mean,
Kelly.
what do you think?
They gotta
do
pay
we have
now.
one
We're
of their
famous.
addresses? We should
We're
send them a
famous.
mug or something.
Don't say that. They might say we're doxing them or attacking them or something.
For real. I mean,
Yeah,
I
we'll
just don't
attack them with a free
understand
coffee mug.
Jesus, take the Wi-Fi. Best comment in a long time.
Jesus, take the Wi-Fi. That's awesome.
Winning! I don't get it. Every time they make a show about me, I'm winning. Me and Kelly are winning.
Right.
Well, and that's
But
the thing is, like, let them do their thing. Let them be all negative. Let them punch themselves out. And eventually, like with all these drama channels, I know some have pretty successful drama channels. It's gonna die eventually because people are sooner or later gonna get tired of hearing the same thing about the same people over and over and over.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh.
I
It
want to
doesn't
address
have
why I'm
any base to keep it going. Like they'll punch themselves out and then they'll realize how ridiculous it was to be mad at somebody on YouTube. And sooner or later they'll either just settle or they'll come try and make amends or whatever.
just
And
go
anyone
separate
who was
ways.
saying that crap about me, if they apologize, I will accept it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to hold any
You
ill will
know,
against anybody.
I love him so much, but sometimes I'm like, no, be an a-hole.
They were mean towards you today. For what?
That's what I meant. Be
You did
mean.
nothing. I mean,
Be mean.
Be mean. Why?
I don't know.
You know, if they were like, if they wanted, there are certain things that if you were to say it to me, you would be in a world of trouble.
I had to
But
really
no
think
one's
about my
come
video.
anywhere close to hitting that button. But I mean, saying shit about me on YouTube, I mean, I don't care enough. I don't care enough to be angry.
Dr. Phil, we're not going to give that because we aren't going to, because what people are going to want to run there, right? I mean, it's human nature, so we aren't going to tell that
yeah,
here.
just don't.
You'll
you
find
know?
it on there if you really want to, but they don't get that from us here.
Yeah, and
No.
that's, I mean, you guys between yourselves can, but my kick on this channel is very anti-drama. So I know if we put the channel link, there would be some of you going over there and being negative to them, and I don't want that.
Right. Gosh, I mean, I want some kind of, I mean, if there can't be resolved, then just walk away. Just go separate ways. Because this is
But they're
just,
not getting the attention then.
yeah.
Like, honestly, for them to go, it's been at least 24 hours now, and continuing, still live streaming about us. They aren't mentally stable, you guys.
I didn't realize that we were all that into
Hey,
it.
Yeah.
Louie's here. Louie.
Oh,
Someone here wants
Louie
to talk to
LeDuc.
you.
Lewis. But I'm wanting to address this because they brought this up, and that I feel. Let me try to get this out right. So when Kelly played the clip of Anita, that was essentially her either going off on her pets or her kids. People had a reaction to that. Okay? And well, when it was originally done, people had a reaction to that. To turn around and say, Amber, we all stood up for you when your child was dragged for 8 hours, and then you go up and no, I had a reaction to something that I heard that alarmed me. There's a big difference in that and my child being dragged for 8 solid hours.
Seth, I'm so glad that worked out.
Ooh, what was that? Being
Well, they're
called.
streaming us right now
They're
live.
streaming our stream.
Are
Hello.
they? Oh, really?
Hey,
Okay,
everyone.
hi. But
Hey, Anita, grow some balls and come up here.
But anyway, like,
Biatch.
to try
Come
to
here,
turn
girl.
around
Come
and
here,
say,
Anita.
and I saw Anita say something like, "Oh, well, Amber just proved that, no kid matters but her own." Okay, first of all, you actually admitted that you knew nothing about the situation with my child, but apparently you haven't watched me enough, because I've stood up for many kids and I will stand up for any kid. I reacted to what I heard. Now, at the same time, I don't like to hear, I don't like to see anybody in pain. So I don't like to, when Anita was crying today, yeah, I don't like hearing that.
That's too bad on her. Sorry.
But to take, my situation and try to even that was two totally different situations. Am I wrong here? Like,
No. Really quick. Really, really, really quick. Hey, Dorothy, you need to come up with your own content, because for 24 hours now, you've been playing everybody else's. So if you want a channel and you want a platform, make your own content, bitch.
You guys realize that
easy.
probably has been on the toilet.
That's as nice as it gets.
A few times. You guys realize that, right?
Say
She
again,
a few
Kelly?
times has taken her computer or phone or whatever she's using.
Ew, to the bathroom.
Yep.
I
Think about that.
Jeez, man.
I wash my hands, and I don't
couldn't
think they
it,
do.
man.
I'm just going to throw
don't
that
get
out
me
there.
wrong,
You
like,
non-hand washing old hags.
I mean, even the person that I can't stand the most on YouTube, I don't think I could see myself talking about him for that long. I mean, it's not healthy. It's not good for anybody.
Well, that's just it. There are plenty of people that I don't care for on YouTube.
Oh,
I
talk
never
about 'em for
go
an
to their
hour.
channel. I never speak of them, and I live a pretty happy life.
Dumps
Like,
with
why
Dorothy.
focus on people you don't like? I don't get it.
Why? Because we're awesome. They love us, okay? They are obsessed. I think I should get a restraining order at this point, because that's crazy.
I mean, at the end of the day, the root of it, I feel, is that they just are livid that Cher has made amends with Kelly. But all of this kind of speculation of, oh, it was a this, it wasn't that, it was a setup. No, it's not that deep. It's really
I think
not
that they're a little bit upset too. Like, I'm sorry, but they love when, like, I think they were kind of hoping, me and Kelly I would still hate Kelly or whatever, because then Kelly wouldn't really have much backup. They could just dog her, and she wouldn't have really that support. I think that's what they're counting on, because I didn't, and they loved that shit.
Right. I mean, now correct me if I'm wrong, Cher, but weren't these, I mean, they were your, like, friends at one point, right? Like, that stood up for you and...
Oh, yeah, the very thing that they use against me with this animal abuse thing is the very thing, and this is very cult-like. So I'm going to protect you. I'm protecting you from this thing. And then the minute I start asking questions, you're not loyal enough yet. And loyalty, right, Kelly?
Yes.
Prove your loyalty. And that always stood out to me as weird. Like, why are they keep saying this loyalty thing to me? Like, I get it. Like, I'm all for loyalty. But when I'm asking questions, and it's kind of like, fuck you, you don't need to know yet. You're not in the inn yet. You got to prove your loyalty first. I'm like, there's something wrong here. I started asking too much questions, and I noticed it wasn't cool. And so, it's just a mess. It's not good. It's a cult. It's a cult. And Kelly, I'm sorry, but like the first thing Kelly said to me when we talked on the phone, and it was through emails for a little while, because we both, like I said, we didn't really know, could we trust each other like that, because we've both been so hurt. So then it went to the phone, and first thing she said to me was, what do you see from the outside looking in? Like, before I say anything to you, just tell me, what do you see from the outside looking in?
friend. We all fall out with friends.
Mhm.
Let's make some friends. Ability to fall out and back in again. Yeah.
But I knew what was happening, and I said it all along. My exact words were, they have Kelly doing what they couldn't have me do. I asked too many questions. Kelly was so excited. Her platform was newer, and she was like, I'm helping this family. Like, I'm literally doing what I want to do. She started her platform wanting to be an advocate for women who have been hurt, domestic abuse, narcissism, and the Watts case fits into that.
Yeah.
And went from there.
I think
They went to Kelly, you guys.
Yeah.
Kelly didn't seek them out. I want everyone to be very clear about this. I witnessed everything happening, and I've been telling everyone all along, like, Kelly is being manipulated. Like, they're manipulating her platform, her heart. She, in her heart and mind, was doing good, what she set out to do.
Yes.
It's very easy to quickly lose
yeah.
control over what's going on,
And I
because
think that's what
it's
keeps
exciting.
happening.
It's all of these things, and
I think there are very few people that come on YouTube looking for a fight.
Mhm.
You know, they fall into some channels and they really like the content, and then before they know it, they're hating the same people that creator hates for no real reason other than just to support them. And then they make a channel, and it just keeps snowballing. Like,
Yeah,
I bet there's not one person on their chat or this one who can say that they started their YouTube channel just to hurt someone else.
That
Like, there wouldn't be
Dorothy
many
lady.
anyway.
That Dorothy lady literally created a channel based on me.
Oh yeah, and they do that, but it's easy to get off and get your 1,000 when you get in like that. You even got certain members that are willing to send out. I know, I'm not kidding, and Kelly, you know, I've been offered laptops, microphones, anything that I needed just to go after Ellen. I would have been mailed to my doorstep anything I needed to bring Ellen down.
Man, I just don't hate somebody.
Ain't that true, Kelly?
Yeah.
Don't you know who I'm talking about, don't you?
I believe that.
Yep.
I think I know who you're talking about.
By the way, Dorothy, you're getting major strikes because this isn't your content. So.
And how dare they? I'm sorry, but I thought it was just hella mean sitting there playing Emerald Kimmy's videos and dissecting them. Emerald's like one of the sweetest people on here. And they're just sitting there playing her videos, like laughing. And I mean, I think they went to her channel a few times today. Like, for what? I mean,
Yeah, it's so. And look at like how bad. Oh God, it's been Glitter Puppy.
It's just people
Tanya.
you know.
Like, she was like the sweetest woman ever. She never would say anything bad about anybody, even Chris Watts. She wouldn't say anything bad about him.
No.
Yeah.
And God, the hate that she got was just
horrible.
It was ridiculous.
Horrible. Her family actually wanted her to pull away from YouTube, and she did. She had to, because it got bad. Where she was crying all the time. Every conversation I had with that woman was crying.
Oh, I'm telling you,
it broke her heart.
I actually told a few people today. After tonight, I'm seriously thinking of, just taking a serious hiatus, because I don't know, something about today just did me in. Not even the attacks on, wasn't even so much the attacks on me. It's just the whole thing.
Here's the thing, though. That's what these people want.
I know.
Us. Like I told Kelly,
that's a win.
That's a win for them.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I told Kelly, I get being upset, being frustrated. Like I've done it. I've dragged people because I act before, taking a deep breath. Y'all witnessed it for over a year. And I told Kelly, when we go do anything about them, that's what they want. They're leeches. They want that. And then
that's the thing. There's an old I want to say Chinese, might not be Chinese, but an old proverb says if your opponent insists on war, instead of engaging, you take away their ability to wage it. So all you have to do is just not fall into it, not engage.
Yeah.
And eventually they're just going to look dumb for insulting people who are just have completely moved on.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Harping on it won't do anything either.
No.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, it's just and I just I don't know. I'm just sick of people kind of stating things and acting as if they literally know everything that has gone on between Kelly and the family and I mean, there's so much more to everything than people realize.
I'm sorry, but Nellie just said she needs a white boy to keep up with who is who. A white boy.
Is Lewis up here? Hey, Lewis.
I know she needs a whiteboard, but it's funny. White boy. Hey, Lewis.
Hi, I'm a white boy. Does anyone need
oh,
me?
there you go.
Go white boy.
Hi guys.
Go, white boy, go.
Listen, as I said in chat, I'm still at work. I even had to postpone a live, whatever. Nice to meet you guys. I'm Lewis.
You
and
watch your channel sometimes.
But thank you guys. And listen, I just wanted to click the link because you know me, I can't stop myself. I'm a StreamYard whore, right? I'm basically the StreamYard whore, so I can't literally like refrain myself from clicking. But I'm just very happy, as I said in chat, that it's alive. and I do mean Kelly. I'm glad that she's okay. We just thought that she had, gone or something. So that's I promise that's all I have to say. Kelly's not my favorite person in the least, but I'm just happy that she's alive.
Wait, Lewis. Wait,
oh,
Lewis.
That's good.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
Can I ask you why is she not like?
Yeah, what
why
happened?
Yeah.
Oh, because I think she's super disingenuous. I think she is quite vitriolic. I think she holds a grudge. I think she's not transparent. She's not honest. She's quite selfish. She is not very. She doesn't own up to what she does. She doesn't say things to people's faces, and I mean, that's enough for me to, I guess, not like somebody. But again, I'm happy she's alive and okay.
Can I ask you a question? Have you ever
talked to her privately?
Have you ever like actually spoken with her? Because I'll be honest. I had my idea of Kelly, but then when I actually talked to her, I'm like, she's nothing like I thought at all. So I don't know. I'm just trying to help.
No, I haven't. I haven't. I guess allowed myself.
Would you take 10 minutes and talk to her privately?
Right now?
Well, maybe
anytime.
But
anytime.
Would you give her 10 minutes privately and then see if your feelings differ?
Well, I give everybody 10 minutes. Yeah. So I mean, I'm nobody to like grant people my time. Of course, I give whomever 10 minutes. Right. But believe me, guys, I'm a person that doesn't form an opinion quite easily on people. I'd rather, I don't go by what people tell me, I guess, unless they like come for one of my friends or something, then I will actively hate them instantly or something, which is, pretty stupid and juvenile of me. Right. But yeah, I will just say in my, I guess, to support what I just said, that I have taken the time to pretty much analyze a lot of things that not only have been said to me or presented to me, but also, different videos, different, like a whole bunch of different things. So I could
really quick. So do you think that like actors and even like news anchors that are on TV, do you think that they're exactly who they are when you are watching them?
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay, so do you think maybe like a lot of us YouTubers, because I've done some shitty things that I'm not proud of on YouTube because it's very easy to get caught up in the bullshit. It really, really is.
Right.
Yeah,
so
amen.
Do you think that it's fair?
Oh, I've been an asshole as well, so yeah.
So
well, nobody's perfect.
That's why I think maybe just even like a private conversation for however long, and then I don't know, see from there. I don't know, because I think YouTube people aren't, as much as they try to be their full authentic self, I think it's also hard to be that.
Yeah, because let's face it too, a lot of us came on here because of this particular case, and there's more to us than our feelings on a murder case. You know what I mean?
Well, and it's not even about the case anymore. It's just
sorry, it was I had an issue with, am I unmuted now? Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm back. But I did hear what you said. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We all try to be as transparent as we can and as honest as we can. But it's fine that we're not 100%. Like we won't disclose like every single aspect of our personal lives and whatever. But I have to say respectfully, because she's right here, right? But I do have to say respectfully that one trait that I really do not think can be disguised is lack of honesty or lack of I guess loyalty even and whatever. And I have detected that in Kelly. And
Lewis, what have I been dishonest about?
Well, Kelly, I don't have 45 minutes right now to get into it, but
really? There's just one example. Just give me one example, please.
I'll be generic and say that the way that you present yourself is, in my opinion, a character. in my opinion, it's an act. Your advocacy is again, this is only my opinion. It could be 100% wrong, because then you allow your real persona to push through, and then you become quite hateful, quite vitriolic, as I said before, and I guess you are kind of like me, because I do have verbal diarrhea. I say whatever comes through my head, but at least I try not to be, I think borderline bigoted, and even as I said on one of my videos, you are quite homophobic. For example, you're also not very respectful of people's differing opinions. You are, and again, I don't have 45 minutes, so I can get into it.
I'm
but just
sorry,
to answer your question,
homophobic. I'm sorry,
yes,
you just triggered me, because my son is gay and I've had enough.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I've
it
addressed
matters.
It does matter.
It's her turn to
Yes,
talk now.
it does.
Okay,
Because I am a good mother, and I have been very supportive to every single. My uncle was a transgendered man that I taught him how to put makeup on and do his hair, and he died of a drug overdose. Okay,
right.
all because people didn't accept him. But who did? Me. I was a senior in high school, Lewis. I didn't know any of this stuff, but I accepted it because I am love, Lewis. You don't know me, and I am very genuine. You see something, if I'm not saying I'm sad, if I'm happy, but I don't want to, if I feel sad inside, maybe I want to show I'm happy and show I'm, happy to the world so people feel better. That doesn't mean I'm a fake person. I say it like it is. I go straight to the source. I go straight to the person I have a problem with. And I have a lot of love. And it seems like all you see and all you want to see is negativity in me. That's all you want to see. You call me literally every single thing you can. And it was taken out of context, that thing that I said. That older lady, Maureen, she said, well, maybe he needs to have a girlfriend, because we thought it was you in the chat. If it wasn't you, I apologize, because someone keeps coming in as you. And
Okay.
then Maureen said, well, maybe he needs a girlfriend. And I said, or a boyfriend. I don't know. That's all I said. And then it turned into a big freaking that I said something bad and everything. No. And you know what? My son is a very good example, a great example of who I've raised into this society.
Yeah. Please tell me if I can reply.
Yes.
Actually, I'm going to say one thing first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, me too.
I will say, Lewis, I know where you're coming from, because it wasn't too long ago that I went into one of Kelly's lives and I was attacked immediately just because I was Cher's boyfriend. So yes, there is a lot of high emotion and a lot of anger and everything that is almost always completely misguided.
Mm-hmm.
And
Look, right now she's on my panel because I've actually gotten to know her.
Yeah. He didn't
Right.
like her at
I
first.
highly recommend you reach out to her in private.
Well,
because
listen.
what
I
you
generally-
see on camera from other people, it's not the whole truth.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what
if
I
I
was
can-
about to say. Like,
Okay.
can I just say this real quick? Two quick things. Give her this kind of, okay, like she has, in a lot of respects, had to, I hate to say the word put on, but she was like the face for the family for a while, right? And
I was
like,
told what to do, what not
yeah,
to do, what
you have
to
no
say, what
idea
not
the
to
pressure, the pressure. I mean,
say. Huge
so
pressure.
huge pressure. Like, yeah. So
And-
when
Yeah,
she
and the
told
line
me-
between wanting to help the family and attacking people, it gets blurred.
Right. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's been under a lot, and then like her chat is, for a minute there, it was high stress because everything that Kelly does is zeroed in and picked apart and whatnot. And I promise you, like, listen, I can see if that comment hurt you, Lewis, but I'm
Yeah.
telling you firsthand,
No,
she's
no.
not homophobic. She's
No,
not.
not at all. If I can reply, no,
Yeah.
it didn't hurt me at all. Like people call me every name in the book and they say whatever, and it truly, I think something's wrong with me in the brain because really, any insult or whatever they directed me really just basically slides right off. It doesn't bother me in the least, right?
Well, that's
So
good.
yeah, no, I was not hurt in the least. But the intention was bad enough. And Kelly, let me just be honest and reply to you. That is not all you said. That video has, of course, disappeared, but it is featured prominently on a video on my channel that is called An Advocate
What did
H-phobe.
I know you've got plenty
Well,
of
people
videos,
can
but
hear
what
you.
did I say
People can hear you
specifically
directly.
that was so
I'm not going to
negative and that
repeat
I
it.
would bash
I am
you
not going to
again?
repeat it, Kelly, because we're going to go
Lewis,
into a back and forth.
You are
People can
accusing
listen to
me of
yourself.
being a homophobe, and I'm sorry, that pisses me off.
Okay, so I'll take it
Yes,
back.
Southern lady,
So I'll
yes.
take it
Could
back.
she have
Okay,
just
I'll
made
let
a
you say
mistake? I
I'll
mean,
let people. I will
Well,
let
maybe I
people.
didn't
Kelly.
word it correctly to
Kelly.
where it sounds okay.
Kelly. Please disregard my opinion because it might be loaded, right? So I will let people decide when they hear you go through everything that you said from your own mouth, directly from your video, in the interest of fair use. And that is featured on a video on my channel that is called, and sorry guys, I never do this, not even on K do I advertise anything of mine because it's super dirty. But in the interest of clarity, that is prominently featured. You are prominently featured in the interest of fair use. Well, I mean, aligning with fair use, but in the interest of clarity, on a video on my channel that is like 10 videos back, and it's
Taken
called,
out of context.
it's
Thank
called, not at all, Kelly,
Yes,
because
it
it is
is.
exactly
You don't know
what
me,
you said.
Lewis. You
Kelly,
don't know me.
Kelly, it
All
is a
right.
clip of your channel that
Kelly,
is
check your
straight,
text messages quick.
I'm not
straight from your mouth, and it's
of
not,
your channel.
it's
I
not
know I've said
edited
some
in the
shit
least.
that
Yeah.
I
Do it
didn't
again,
mean,
louder.
and I certainly hope that people don't, you know, hold my whole character against just one little thing I've said or two
Yeah, but
things even,
yes,
or three.
I agree. I
You
agree,
know.
but this is not the first time. The person that was my friend before that, I don't even mention because they're dead. I mean, they're happily alive, but they're just not. You know what I mean? This is not the first time that I've had I guess a heads on with this person, and yeah, I've now formed an opinion. But again, guys, disregard my opinion and form your
No.
own after you hear
You
her.
have your opinion.
No,
and
but
no
you
one's
feel-
saying
you
your
can-
opinion
no,
is
but you can feel
invalid.
free
I
to,
just
but-
recommend that you reach out to her and squash some of that stuff. Because
Well-
like you just said earlier, you thought she was homophobic.
Here's-
and she
Well,
proved that is
I
absolutely
still
false.
think it, but I just took it back so she doesn't
That's
get
what I'm
triggered,
saying.
right?
That's from 2 minutes of conversing with her directly.
Oh, no, I didn't
imagine
even
if you,
converse with
Imagine
her.
if you did that.
No, sir. No. What's your name? Sorry, because it says Prairie
Mark.
Boy, but I'm not gonna. Mark, perfect, Mark. No, it's not that. She didn't even talk to me. She went on and on and on talking about me when I was not there.
No. I'm talking about here. You're not
Oh,
listening.
okay.
You thought coming up on this panel that she was a homophobic, and after she explained that, you realized she wasn't. So what I said was,
I haven't realized
what
that
if you
she's
actually
not.
Shut your mouth for a second? What if you
that is
actually?
incredibly rude. Sorry. I haven't.
You're incredibly
Yeah,
rude,
bye.
Lewis. Wow.
If you would have stopped
Sorry,
talking
this-
and listened to me, I said, imagine how much you could have found out if you spoke with her for 10 minutes.
He's not interested in a private conversation and just wants to judge her off the past, which that's
That's
not
just
what we're doing
yeah.
here. Mandy, I love you and I know you love him. And here's the thing. Once he said that, I quickly remembered one of the videos I saw, which was bashing Kelly. And I think that's low of a man to do to a woman. First of all, I don't care
No
if she
matter
was.
what. Yeah, no
Hold
matter
on.
what.
Wait, hold on.
Sorry.
There's people
no,
that are
Dr. Phil,
behind
Lewis
him.
was kicked.
Yes, there's people behind him that clearly don't like you, and that to me, that's weak, Lewis. I do like some of your content, but I have to say, as a man, to me, and the men I've dealt with, to see a man make videos
Stop
to
for
bash a
1
woman.
second.
So-
Lewis, I kicked you because you would not stop talking. This is my channel, and I had something to say, and you kept trying to interrupt me. That's why you got kicked. Don't try and turn this around like you're some kind of victim. All right? That is a punk bitch move. Be a grown up. I let you have your time to talk, and you were trying to talk over me on my stream?
He's so cute when he gets angry.
She's just not. I mean, like I said, I just feel like she gets so judged by every single thing she does. If she doesn't show enough emotion, she's called fake. If she shows too much emotion, then they get on her for that. Like I heard them go on today about what kind of advocate does this? What kind of advocate does that? My God, make yourselves an advocate if you can do it better.
Yeah, my friend wants to say something because he's been sitting here listening to this. And
Hello, friend.
Oh boy, who is it?
By all means.
How you doing?
I know
everyone?
who.
Who?
You're coming to Canada with her soon, I think.
Maybe we talked about it a little bit, but the thing is with this dude, man, he doesn't care what you have to say, either good or bad, regardless of what's said to him. He's still gonna have his own opinion, and he's not gonna listen to anybody but what he thinks in his mind. So even what we could have painted a pretty picture for this dude, and the same thing, the same result that happened right now was gonna happen. That's it. That's all there is to it, man. That dude does not give a fuck, and you can tell. And that's where it's at, man. I wanted to say something, but so many people were talking. I just didn't want to step on anybody's toes. That was my.
Aw,
That's my 2 cents. That's about it. I'm sorry.
thank you.
Sorry, he's getting frustrated.
He's got to protect his women.
Yeah.
I know what that's like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because this YouTube thing is one thing. If all this conversation had been happening in a bar, things would have gone very, very differently.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I lost my train.
Can I just
Oh,
say
yeah.
we're over an hour in. We know that she knows about the invite and the live. So where are you at?
The what?
She's welcome to come up, yeah.
Anita, Dorothy,
Oh, yeah.
Gypsy.
I mean, might as well go to a different panel. Isn't that one getting old? 20 hours in?
By the way,
Full
Dorothy,
Throttle Junkie coming
Dorothy, you are going to get a strike because you are not allowed. And you should have read the YouTube terms of service, because all of you people are so about YouTube terms of service. Read it. You aren't allowed to live stream someone else's live stream.
Lewis, stop saying bye and just go. Nobody cares.
So look out for that. And if you get 3 of them, you're not going to be allowed on your channel for 90 days. So keep streaming, sweetheart.
That's a waste of 20 hours.
Such a waste.
I mean,
Just
the
for
thing
a new
is, I know
channel.
that there's a lot of people. This is what I mean when they're up there on the panel today saying, "But we don't do anything. But we don't," they go wherever Kelly's hated. That's. I've watched it. So yeah, my point is that I know that all of those women do go to his channel, so he's got a lot of that to probably sway his opinion. The thing is, I think Lewis is actually very well spoken. I think
He started off good.
That fresh.
Yeah.
It wasn't until
I
that
felt we were gonna get
homophobic
somewhere.
thing and he got proved wrong about something that he just got his back up. And then he wouldn't even let me get a sentence out.
Yeah.
And he actually said no. So, no, you're not going to say no to me on my channel. But I'm rude. Okay, I'll be the rude one. Fine.
Izzy, it would be like gonorrhea, because I think you can get rid of chlamydia. A couple tablets, you're
Well,
good.
the thing is that I actually, when my son was literally just a toddler, I knew. And everything he wanted, I got him. Even though his own father browbeated him, called him so many names because they didn't want him to be gay.
Emerald Kimmy, that's funny.
Who can tell me if I can strike for playing my content live and without my consent?
Yeah, I think you
Yes,
definitely.
You probably can strike yourself, yeah.
Yes.
That's so.
I didn't even know the point of them playing Emerald's video. I'm like, well, okay, but I don't know. I guess if it's 20 hours, you got to come up with something.
Yeah, you got to play a lot of videos.
Iva.
Yeah.
People who talk fast are not always smart and educated. Well, true.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, I don't think he was. I wouldn't call him dumb or anything like that. I think he's just misinformed. And he's looking at, well, like I told him, I said a few months ago, like I was treated like crap in Kelly's live because of whose side I was on.
I think
But people change and people can grow. And I mean, if you can't accept that, that's kind of too bad for you.
But if Lewis has people behind him that are Kelly haters, it's probably harder for him to even want to. Because to me, he just didn't want to. And that's maybe because it's not the cool thing to do with the people you're hanging out with virtually, So I don't know. But to me, I just got like you just didn't care to even try it, which is fine. You don't have to like everybody, but you're basing your opinion, and you told me like, you understand the whole being on YouTube and what all. And you still didn't want to give her just 10 minutes. It's just not good.
Yeah, like that's the thing right there. I mean, no matter how you want to spin this, we said you should reach out to her and speak with her privately for 10 minutes.
And you didn't
Yeah.
want
And
to
he
do that.
refused.
So
You can't win them all, but eventually people like that are just going to fade away.
I mean, it's like Kelly said. I mean, my God, for a long time now, she's been told who to talk to, what to say,
Yeah.
what not to say.
and
Yeah.
I
Smile,
1000%
don't smile.
believe that.
Yep.
I do.
Hey, Pops and Sass.
Seth, you got the link?
Sethy poo.
Drop the link.
Oh, thank you, Seth.
Oops. I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, Emerald, that upset me when they played your video. I just thought, why? What did Emerald do?
Yeah. And you know what's weird? Like, think about this. Like, a year from now, are they going to be using the same videos from like 6 months ago?
Right.
Like, eventually, they're going to be a little bit outdated, aren't they?
Well, here's the thing, though. They're playing his content. They've played my private voice memos and content. Like that, there's 2 strikes there, just from 2 different people.
I just, so correct me if I'm wrong, because like I said, there's no way I could like listen to all of it. But the majority of their issues all stem from a year ago and from when they were on your channel and they got feelings hurt here and feelings hurt there and things like that, correct?
So here's the call I got. They were all like, "Oh man, you know what? My girl was in the ER last night, and like Kelly didn't even check in or nothing." And I was like, "Wait, what? Like you guys are a team? Oh, she didn't even check in?" Well, I was pissed, right? I'm like, "Oh, well, F Kelly, that's rude, whatever, And they all just kept, and everyone witnessed it. They were all over my shit. So, it was just ridiculous.
But the
Southern
thing
lady,
is,
yeah. If anyone could tell me, that'd be good too, because I don't get it.
what is
I don't even
Yeah,
know.
I
Could
don't
you
either.
trace it back to when it actually all started? Because when it all started, I bet none of us were even on YouTube.
well, that's what I'm
We just
saying.
inherited this shit.
Most of their problems are stemming from, things that happened a year ago. And then, they're mad they think that there's more to why Cher is friends with Kelly in this setup. And it was all, and there's not. And then
You
a lot of
guys.
us are just getting thrown in because, well, we're friends.
Hold on.
Seth is going to sing at our wedding.
Yes,
Maybe we can do a
Seth.
duet.
Okay, I will, Boo.
Sure,
Mandy.
check Messenger.
I will.
Sethy has
once
grown
we
on
win.
me, I have to admit.
Yeah, me too. Damn it.
I never had anything.
It's because I have a son named Seth, so I already got a little soft spot for you. Hang
Sethy,
on.
how did it go over there? Because didn't you go over there and go up? Did you get anywhere?
Yeah, Jane. I mean, to the people who know, like, I might come across like we're being like jerks about it, but I just don't want to give that person a single extra view.
Yeah.
Because I know if we put the link to their channel, at least 1 or 2 or 3 of you are going to go over there and say something kind of nasty, and we don't want that. I mean, we want them to come here and have a decent, civilized conversation. Like
That'd be
what
great.
we tried with Lewis. I mean, I gave him a few minutes. I gave Kelly some time. And then
I'm sorry that I got upset. It's just when he called me a homophobe. My son is.
I knew that was a bad button. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then my uncle that passed away from a drug overdose. We dealt with so much because of his transitioning to transgender, to a woman, and then because he was not accepted, he OD'd.
Well, you're not a
Hey, Lonnie.
homophobe. That's the thing. You're not.
Hey, Lonnie.
You made some comments joking around, and
Oh my God. Yeah. Like, could I say that I've never in my life said, "Oh, that's gay," or something?
Right.
Of course I have.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That doesn't make me a homophobe.
Right.
It's inappropriate. I shouldn't have said it. But I mean, back in the day, people used to say a lot worse things. We're getting better as a society. I don't say that anymore, but I have said it. But yeah, I mean, if you dig far enough back in anyone's past, you're gonna find awful shit.
I was actually I was reading.
I was
Except
trying
for
to
maybe
find
Mary. Except Mary. She's
Mary.
probably the only one. You go back
We
and it's
need
just like,
Mary up
God,
here.
straight A's,
Oh,
charity work,
Mary
works at
is
the soup kitchen. It's like, come on.
Mary, come up here.
Did
well,
she
the
drink
funny
a
thing
beer or
is,
something? Come on.
I was
Give me
actually
something.
I was watching the video that they had on Strictly, the one that they're calling her a homophobe, and I was reading the comments, and someone in the comments is like, you do realize that the video you did prior to this, you have that Silence of the Lambs scene where the famous tuck scene where he says, I'd fuck me or whatever he says.
Mm.
Anyway, it's a trans guy and it's on their thumbnail and they're making fun of Seth, saying big girls don't cry, and this person's pointing it out to him, and I'm like, that's a good point, like
Yeah.
he
They
makes
Really
focus
quick,
on
I'm
that.
gonna read the first email that I sent Kelly, because it's definitely not a staged thing. So Kelly, yeah, I wrote it,
I
so
don't
I'm gonna
understand.
read it.
If this was a script, like this is like
Real crazy. So June 1st at 9:37 a.m. after talking to Amber for several days about me missing Kelly, and she could go ahead, I could even show those messages.
Yeah.
I said, "Good morning, old friend. How do I start this? Within the back of my mind, this could be twisted or shown to all, which I'll actually be okay with. Because anytime I send anything, I, in the back of my mind, tell myself, well, this is going to be shown all over social media, so be okay with. That's why I will always say behind people's backs what I will say to their faces for that reason."
oh, I just want to say
Did I
good
say that
catch,
right?
Dave, because I didn't realize that wasn't Seeking the Truth with Dave. That was a
Oh, the famous.
yeah.
Oh.
All I saw was the picture and Seeking that. I thought that was the actual Aussie Dave.
Oh, I said, so in the back of my mind, this could be twisted or shown to all, which I'm okay with. Kelly, I miss you, and I am and always have been worried about the position that you are in right now. I'm begging you, mother to mother, old friend to old friend, to please take a step to the outside for just 24 hours and look in. I see they are draining you. I have love for you. There's no other reason I'd be saying this to you. I'm disgusted at what blank did to you, and I'm going to take care of that cellar dweller.
Oh, I wonder who that is. Show us
Guitar
the
Hero.
proof.
And then I said some personal things about family and my kids and said, look forward to hearing from you. I hope I hear from you. Went from there.
Yeah. Not much of a setup going on there.
No.
Mm-mm.
I do want to clear up. I want to kind of try to bring everybody to a starting point, with Anita but there were four of them, sorry, but three of them is mainly are verbal the most. But we met on another ladies panel or channel, sorry. And she was a medium tarot reader. And when they had a fight with her first, then I did, not a fight, but, just basically that's it, because that's how she is kind of. And then they came to me with open arms, right? And I was vulnerable. I let them in. I let them, oh, yeah, come on in. I gave them pretty much free reign. Now, what I noticed is I did have a discussion with Anita today. We had 2 discussions today on the phone. Now, Anita and I had not talked in, gosh, it's been a very long time. I have apologized to her for any bad, behavior that I've done towards her, right? Now, what I'm gathered from them and what I've noticed from Anita, it seems as though there's a lot of misunderstanding and miscommunication. They think I didn't give a crap about someone's health, when in reality, that's the furthest from the truth. But no matter what I say, it doesn't matter. There's always that one person that's going to be like, oh, nope, nope, doesn't matter what she says.
Hmm.
Really quick, sorry, Kelly.
Yeah.
Iva, my buddy, my pal. I love you, but if
I'm
you
actually
keep going
proud of
after my
Iva
friend
for coming
Mandy,
over
you're gonna
here.
be blocked again. But don't go after my friend Mandy, seriously, because you'll be blocked.
Cool your jets.
Love you.
Oh my
What's up,
god.
Tam?
Oh my god,
Dams!
it's been forever. It's so
It
good to
really
see you,
has.
Prairie. Good to see you, Sharon. I ain't seen both of you in forever. I hope
It's
you're
been a long
doing good.
time, man.
Together.
Is great. Yeah, I know. I never thought. It's just great to see you guys. And I'm sorry, I'm out of the loop. I don't know pretty much a lot of you, just a few here and there. And whatever
Yeah,
happens, I
things happen.
hope you all the best. Work it out. It'll be okay.
Oh, one way or
Now,
another,
who
it'll
is
work
this
out.
that's on with us? What's your
This
name?
is Tham's world.
Okay.
Yeah.
One
You
of
just
his
call me
biker
Michael
buddies.
or something.
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was like,
You.
how much is it? $600 this time, or
Well,
This is me
yeah,
in
it went
it's
up
not
a
person.
until we
hundred
get
bucks?
married. She
I got
wants
a
she wants me
towel
as
on my
close to
head. I
ZZ
just got a
Top as I can
shower.
get.
I'm not
There
getting
you
up.
go.
Well,
There you
Rob
go.
Zombie, but yeah.
Nice.
Love it.
That's good to see you. Great
Good
to
to see
see
you
you.
too, man.
Y'all can go ahead. I'll just sit here and listen.
Well, wait, I'm curious, just listening what you've heard tonight. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I think it's amazing how people get so wrapped up in things. It's easy to do. I've done it myself. I've made enemies when I didn't want to, and I don't know. The internet can really it's so easy to just blah, blah, blah and let things go. Where face to face, it's always different. Like I don't know. It's weird.
Right,
So I'm
'cause
not
like
sure what's
old
happening,
school would
but
be like, meet me out at the park or something, and let's take
Yeah.
care of this.
Well, I got
Oh,
shit
it's
for
no,
kids
well,
to
maybe
do at
not that
bars. We'll
far,
done
but
very different.
usually, you can
Whatever.
work it out. You can pick up people's things,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Well,
I don't know. I
Mandy,
know
that's
people should
Dams.
love
It's
each other.
his buddy.
People should love each other more.
it's
That's the bottom line.
it's a weird world. I mean, I truly think that if everybody were to meet in one big convention center, things would be 100% different than what they are online. Of course, some
You
Oh,
know,
people might.
yeah.
Tanya always said that too. And
Yeah.
by the way, Sherry, yes,
Yay, Sethie.
I want that song tattooed on me.
Living
Yay,
dead girl.
Seth.
Yes, down my other rib cage. Crazy bitch.
So,
living dead girl.
Sethie,
Crazy bitch.
I saw
That'd be
that
nice.
you went over there.
He
I
loves
know you
it.
got some good ones.
How you
Hey,
doing, Seth?
Sorry. Hey,
what's up?
Seth.
Not much.
You guys, Louie, I know you're still in the chat, buddy. You want to condemn old?
Well, he
you
ain't
wanna
still
condemn
chatting.
Kelly?
I took that privilege away.
You know what? I'm gonna say my piece though.
Black Lewis?
Yeah.
Since
Oh.
everybody knows my life, I'm a trans man, dude, and Kelly's been nothing but supportive of me. So you want
There
to
you
come
go.
at me, bro? I'm here, cause all she's done is support me. So quit doing the hate shit. That's what I got for you.
And I've never told, have I?
Yep,
No,
there you go.
no, not ever.
Seth,
You
have
just
I
were supportive.
ever told when you told me a long time ago?
Now we got a full panel.
and that's the whole point: is you don't judge people for that. It's
No.
like that doesn't matter. That's them. That's who they want to be. That's their choice. That's my daughter's
Matter
gay,
of
and
fact, it makes them better.
it's I don't know.
Yeah, if they're happy.
No,
and,
let me
and
put
centered
this
in their
out.
life,
What's it have to do with anything?
Choice.
exactly.
This is what I want to say because people don't know what trans is. This is not a choice. It's who you are. And when you condemn somebody for who they are, you're in the wrong. So keep condemning Kelly because she supported me every time. Every time. So come at me, bro. Come at me.
Thank you, Seth. I'm
Aw.
so proud
God
of
bless you, Seth, man.
Mm.
I just met you, but God bless you, man.
I'm proud of you too. Wow.
Yep, there you go.
Mary.
Mary!
Hello.
Hey, and I love the panel. I don't know who that one guy is, but I still love you too.
I know. Great.
Me?
Sam's
Those
is
be
good.
me.
I
Yeah,
love you already.
I'm the oddball. I'm the neutral. Like, don't
I
know.
wish I had a microphone.
Francisco Franco, is
Yeah,
this
I'm
not the
loving
drama
this
queen's
panel.
channel? Am I a drama queen?
No.
Am I?
Woo!
No.
I don't
I'll be
know.
a drama queen.
You do dress and drag in my stuff.
Uh-huh. Sure,
I-
sure,
I'm just loving
Francisco.
the positive vibes.
Whatever
Here's
floats
the
your
thing,
boat, buddy.
With the beard, I don't think it works, Prairie. You'd have to shave it off.
I can pull it off. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not so much.
Drama king.
Drama
be a drama
king. There you
anything.
go.
How do
I'll
you
be a drama
feel,
killer.
Mary?
That's all. I'm
Mandy, no,
You
I'm
could be
not.
the drag king. Be a
I'm a
mix there.
princess.
See, that would work.
mm-hmm.
Got the beard, but the good-looking
I
eye
always say
shadow.
I'm a princess and he's the king, but then he says it's weird because the king is a princess's dad. But
Yeah,
I'm like,
and she calls me
just
daddy.
Don't tell. I'm just,
So yeah, I mean, we're getting a little bit too into
Thank
the
you, Prairie.
familial bond
TMI.
thing.
well, I say big daddy.
Which, yeah, she says big.
Well,
daddy.
well, I don't even really want to get into it. It started out as a joke, but I guess if I explain it, it might sound worse. Never mind.
Say whatever you want.
Well, no,
honey,
because you are a good influence on me, and I haven't had like a mom and a dad. Like I haven't had family or figures to. I was just always like, give him hell, you know, like fuck
Same.
it. So, but people can see the change. So yeah, I call him Big Daddy.
Absolutely.
Whatever, fuck off.
It's my prerogative.
It's my prerogative. Oh.
Well, I wonder if anybody's going to join us. Anybody else?
Mary, what do
Doubtful.
you
They're probably
think?
still streaming us, so.
I
Yeah.
think I'm in the Twilight Zone. That's what I think.
It's all weird, Mary. It's just all weird.
I've never seen
Mary,
anything like that.
I texted Kelly earlier. I'm like, if Mary is there, you need to tell her to plug her ears. I'm gonna pop off.
Well, Sunny Face just want to say my condolences, girl. It's awful, but we're glad that you're.
Oh,
that we
I'm
helped pull
sorry,
you up.
Sonny.
I didn't see. Can you highlight it? Oh.
It is highlighted.
Oh.
Hey, there she is. Sorry, Sher just had a
Oh.
mini stroke. She's back.
I know the feeling, Sonny. I lost my husband too.
Love. Prayers to you.
Free Britney, bitch.
Oh yeah, free
yes.
Britney. Oh, speaking of free
Free
Britney, there is a
Kelly.
funny video on our joint channel. If you're members and you haven't seen it yet,
You guys, I recorded him dancing to
She had me
Britney
dancing.
Spears. In Sync.
Nice.
Cardi B, WAP.
oh yeah,
Really?
I was cutting her off, boy.
Oh, and then
Really?
it was dead. But he did post it in the members only of our joint channel.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Cher. So if you guys are members there and
Tammy.
you haven't seen it yet, it's up now. So
Tammy's back. He hates that song so much. I keep telling him it's women empowerment, but he was like, "No, it's not."
you can't use the word ass when
When you talk about
it doesn't. It's not. I mean, it makes me think about a dirty bum. Like
It's not the same thing.
he doesn't care. That's what he
it's
says.
like as soon as I hear wet ass,
I'm all
I
like
instantly go
rocking
to
out to it and everything. I'm like, women
I think
empowerment.
of somebody
Yeah.
who ate a bad burrito
Oh, I hate
last
that
night.
song too. I can't lie. It's
Wait,
obnoxious
what?
to me.
that-
I mean, I really don't love it that
Yeah.
much, but it
Wet ass,
makes me laugh.
you ate the bad burrito.
It's a
Yeah.
wop, wop, wop.
No, he
I'm gonna
doesn't.
Wop wop
but he
wop
did-
her over the head for making a
he-
song like
He
that.
did.
I
he did
agree.
get it stuck in his head today. It's so funny.
Well, no, it's not that. So it's the intro. That the guy.
Oh, there's some hoes.
There's some hoes in this town. There's some hoes in this town. There's some hoes in this town. That is catchy as hell. I can't help it. I'm gonna get in trouble
I
because
gotta
I'm gonna
see
be
that.
like putting up cabinets in some old lady's house, and I'll be "There's some hoes in this house."
Oh man, I swear for a
Hey, is
week.
that what you want me to sing at your wedding? I can do a hoe song.
There you go.
Whatever you feel, whatever
Do
you
it.
feel, buddy.
I want some guacamole now.
Can I explain the avocado?
I started that because I was like, that bitch is not an advocate. She's
No,
an
well, I
avocado.
don't know because
I thought Iva did.
No, it was not Iva. It was me. Iva took that shit. I promise you, ask Mr. Cher even.
She's been saying that for a while.
I
believe her.
started that shit, and then Alan, Armchair Detective, went and made avocado merch.
Avocado
Sorry, that's
merch.
funny.
Yeah.
No,
you
I
wanted to
literally
try-
started that shit because Iva took it and ran with it because I actually said it in a fucking video, just like the whole raspberry thing. I was like, you're not an advocate. And I said, avocado. Yep. Sorry, Iva. Don't care.
Well,
You did not.
it was meant to be a insult, but
It
I
was.
love avocados, so I was like, hey, I like
It wound up being something kind of good.
I
in a way.
told Mr. Cher one day, I'm like, I wish I never called her an avocado because avocados are good.
I was like, yeah, I like that.
I remember, Cher, when you posted that video of that clip of that woman singing, like, what was she singing? Something like, the avocado. Or
Peel the
Oh,
avocado.
God, that weird song.
Guacamole.
Oh, I've seen that one.
Guacamole.
I've seen that one. I've seen that. I really have. I've seen that. Keita showed it to
my
me.
God.
That
My
was
daughter
so
showed
funny.
it to me.
That was
It's like,
funny.
check
See,
this
we can
out.
laugh at this stuff.
Yeah.
I
and
love avocados.
fuck you, you're not Taylor Swift. I had people like, are you mad at Kelly or Taylor Swift?
And you know what's even funnier is that you said that I was like every mean girl in high school, and my high school experience was really bad, where I wasn't the mean girl in high school.
Well, I was clever and I was using the burn book from Mean Girls, so I was like, you're just a mean girl.
Well, yeah, I think that's like what people just automatically think, like, oh, Kelly was probably head cheerleader and, this and that. And,
hey, Kate.
I was the one the cheerleaders did not like because I didn't follow the average norm,
Yeah.
We have to hate her. I was the one that liked her.
Yep.
You're not like me.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I could never get down with the mindset of the cheerleaders either.
All right, Iva, you old fart, you started it. I don't care.
Now, wait a second. Am I seeing Iva and Cher actually have a laugh together?
No. I'm laughing
No,
at her, always.
Did
you take your pills today, Iva?
The Iva problem had a problem with Cher saying that she started the avocado thing.
Fine.
She lived up to her name. She's like, I have a problem with that, Cher. I believe I started.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Oh, fucking avocado.
Seth, remember you were like, Kelly,
I don't even know what's going on. I'm laughing my ass off.
I barely understand this shit, man. Like, I'm so far removed from the drama, but
here's the thing. I
great.
really did like Iva. Like, I low-key did like her because the freaking old hag is batshit crazy and she knows it.
yeah, well, you guys kind of had a moment there, so
And
there you go. Build off it.
Well, it was, yeah.
I tried my best, Sam. Be quiet.
No, you did good. You did good.
But anyway.
I'm like picturing that Beastie Boy song, you gotta fight
for your right to party.
But Iva is one of those people, there's a few people where I love-hate. You have this love-hate, much like Nancy Grace, this love-hate relationship. Critical K was one of them. Now I just think she's a bitch. But Iva,
I've had friends like that.
When Iva takes her pills, she's awesome.
I have a guy at work named Bobby who does the same crap to me. No, he does the same crap to me. He just like gives me a hard time, and I just have to look at him and be like, "Really, Bobby?" It's like, okay.
All right, Iva.
And I'll
you
try
brought
and
the
come up with
avocados. I
something.
brought the toast.
Later, I'll be like, yeah. He's ex-military. He's just in that group of he's short. He's like 5'6" or something. He's
Lori,
really short.
I'm wearing my husband's underwear.
Hey, no, I'm 5'5".
While wearing my
Cut it out.
what?
He just dishes it out.
What am I reading?
And you think you have problems?
I'm
So,
wearing my husband's underwear while. Oh,
So Seth, I think that was asking you.
Go ahead.
wearing
Give us a narrator, Tham.
I am
Yeah.
wearing my husband's underwear while wearing my alma mater Ono Uti t-shirt and drinking, and you think you have problems?
Wait, no, you do it. You do it in that
Oh, now
documentary
I'll do it in the
one.
Chris Watts narrator.
Yeah, Chris Watts narrator.
I'm wearing my husband's underwear while wearing my alma mater Ohio Uno t-shirt and drinking, and you think you have problems? Oh no, motherfucker! You don't know problems.
Where'd Seth go?
What are problems?
Seth.
We lost Seth.
We lost Seth.
Somebody unplugged his potato.
I
I
think
don't
Kelly
really like
should
hearing
get-
that since my son's name is Seth.
I think Kelly should get residuals from Armchair's avocado merch.
I'm going to be a potato here.
Oh.
shortly.
I think Kelly needs to make her own
Potatoes
merch.
are awesome.
I
love
didn't know
potatoes.
Armchair did that with the avocado stuff.
Yeah, he had avocado
Oh, no.
t-shirts.
She's thinking of chill
I
grass.
mean, even though I'm
grass.
working for him and all, you know.
Yeah, you should know.
I know I should. I'm his best friend.
Guys are besties.
I'm his best friend. God.
Let me tell you, the last couple of days on YouTube have made AD look like a
Oh.
choir boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really sad.
Yeah.
That is really sad.
Graz is my
Armchair
roast, by the
actually
way.
looks like he
Okay.
has a
He
soul
emailed me.
compared to everyone else now.
Yeah.
And that's saying a lot. You know?
Mm.
Amber,
Water.
you gotta roast Mr. Cher. We need more people to roast him.
Yeah.
Thams, you wanna do it? You gotta email me because I'm gonna set it up.
Man, I love him too much.
To
That's
roast him?
hard
That's
to
what
do.
everyone
but
says.
Why does
yeah, I'll
everyone
do
keep
it.
doing
I'll
that?
do it. Yeah,
He
I'll
could be
do
an
it.
asshole
Yeah, I'll do it.
sometimes,
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah, I can be
He-
a dick, I
That's
guess,
pretty tough.
sometimes. I can,
He's so laid
I'd do it.
back and nice. Like, that's why when they were
Hey,
going
April.
at him today, I'm like,
I'd have to
"Are
go
you
through his old
kidding me?"
videos I used to watch and pull out some old
Mandy.
crap. And
There you go.
I don't know.
I'll put her email in the side chat.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's
So
for
she
real. They
has
started
yours
going
and-
at him today. That made me so mad. I'm going, why the heck?
Yeah, that
You ain't got
makes
no
me
money.
angry.
Like, come on.
I will punch a bitch in her
Like, what if
throat
they
for
make
going
fun of
after
somebody?
my
Like,
husband.
you're poor.
Right.
It's like, what the hell?
Thams
Like,
left.
really?
A 6-year-old would do that. Like,
You
come
know?
on.
And
Seth.
I said this about when Cher did the GoFundMe, and I'll still say it now. At least she is being honest about what she wants the money for. So you
Yeah.
either donate or not, but she's
They're all
not
like,
saying
you made a GoFundMe to have sex.
right. You know, like
that
if
was
you wanna
part of
help
it,
her,
yeah.
help her, but she's
I
not.
won
you
that
know,
D challenge over
claiming it's
everybody.
something.
I
You know.
love you, Mr. Cher. I love you.
If you would
There
like
is
to help
nothing
them do the
wrong
hibbity
with that.
dibbity,
It's fine.
donate $2. The hibbity dibbity.
Dibbity dibbity.
My kids are like, I want.
Yeah, her kids are just dying to get hibbity dibbity
so
shirts.
funny. I'm like, but it's a picture of your mom and her boyfriend. I don't care. I'm gonna wear it. It's so funny.
Oh, how did the kids? So, have the kids met you yet?
Not
Like,
in person
No.
yet, just video calls and on the
Yeah.
phone and texting, and they love him. They absolutely love him.
see, and they were trashing things today about you guys saying like, oh, she meets him one time in person and now they're getting married. Like, so what?
I literally
been
have
talking
known
for
him
a year.
for almost I've
year.
known him for almost 2 years where we video chatted daily,
Daily.
talked all day every day. Like I don't get it.
It's
I
nobody's
mean, they
business.
don't have to get it.
Exactly.
Exactly. They don't. They don't have to get it.
I don't
I
know.
wish they did, because those angry people definitely need more love in their life.
I love that they first started off with I'm using him for his house and money.
Yeah, I went from that to why would she be with him? He's poor.
Yeah.
You don't
and
got no
Ew.
money.
she's using him for his house and money.
Oh my
and then today
God,
is
he is
he's
poor.
poor. What is she
Oh.
doing with him and whatever. I'm like, oh,
Going
Oh
for
my
people's
God.
looks today
Sorry.
too.
Typical Norm.
whatever. Let him go. Let him go.
He bought me a Mercedes and it's a freaking 2020. Like, I don't know.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. I don't know what I walked into here.
That's all.
Doesn't he, Ao?
Oh yeah, you guys will like that. You still, I don't know. Are you
Thank
still
you,
even putting
Tam.
out videos and stuff then?
Yeah, I'm still doing stuff. The moto vlogging kind of went.
Yeah, same here.
When he said, it like went out.
He froze.
So it's
Did
like
we froze
perfect.
or did he freeze?
It was like perfect timing.
Yeah,
it was like
That was awesome because he was like right in the
He's
middle.
frozen.
Yeah, he was going, "Meh,"
Yeah.
and his internet went. "Meh." His entire world just went. "Meh." Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
yeah.
There he
It's
is.
me. Yeah, that was me. I heard you, but you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was perfect timing.
my internet's been messing up all night. I don't know, but yeah, I went. But no, I do the moto vlog rarely, but mostly just music. I'm just kind of playing guitar, and I got a new pedal system called a Head Rush. I spent like $1,000 on it, and I'm trying to learn that and just still being me, not trying to do anything, not trying to
Did we get
not
you
do
excited,
nothing. You know?
Iva? Whatever.
Yeah, Cher does that.
Go,
She just
sorry. Iva makes
Sorry.
me laugh. Go change your granny panties, Iva. Iva,
Change mine too. I shouldn't shit
we
my
got her all
pants.
excited with our sex talk, so that I had to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I missed all the fun stuff.
Wait,
apparently.
was he frozen that long?
It was
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it's a little while. It's like an hour or something.
Well, in YouTube time, a minute is an hour.
Felt like it. I'm
You
sorry.
crack me up. I'm eating pizza and I keep laughing and
Well, good. We need laughs.
yeah.
Laughter's good for the soul. It really
It is.
That's what I want to say. Is like, I mean, I don't know. I just felt like that. So much negativity was around all this today. I mean, at the end of the day, there's people on here that support, and they support you, Kelly, and don't let it get to you too much.
They're cowards, because guess who's a no-show tonight?
Well, of course they're not going to show up.
Well, Seth, how did it end up with you over there? How did it go? Sethy, are you there? Earth to Sethy.
He's like,
I think
Because I know
Nope.
he was trying to ask them, like, hey, can we just have a resolve and, go separate ways? And I didn't hear the end of it, but I heard the beginning, and I heard them say something like, well, but,
Okay, go on.
Well, I don't know how I'm that interesting to go over 20 hours.
Oh, man, it was like 1 minute they're showing
I mean, they're
Emerald's
still
videos.
going.
Yeah, they're still going. And then
It's been like 26 hours. I
So
feel.
no one's been showing my lovely childhood pictures. That would
Oh my gosh, we're
I mean,
famous.
why not?
be
it was
especially
like,
the one that my sister's choking me. That would be a great one.
There you go.
there you go.
See, that's great stuff,
I
man.
mean, it was like, I think
Those
it
are
was
memories.
like hour 18 or so, and they're like, okay, now let's go on to read Kelly's emails. Like, Jesus.
I'm the only one on cam. I feel so odd.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh no, no, hey. No, I'm turning off.
Fine.
I don't even have a thing. I just got a little white thing. That
You
sucks.
just got a white dot.
Yeah, it's got a little white dot.
You
that
can change
sucks.
your avatar.
What happened to my thing? I must have not logged in. I don't know.
I just want to know at this point, what more can they be talking about?
The same shit they were talking about 20 hours ago.
You guys, it's ridiculous. They are. I'm looking right now, and I'm not even kidding you, Kelly.
What?
We need to get a copyright on our shit or something, because I wish I had a damn penny for every time a bitch said my name.
Yeah.
Oh, me too, man.
Just a penny.
Ew.
Amber, you'd be rich just on Dean Martin's channel alone.
No kidding,
Yeah.
right? I'm his favorite. It's so crazy. I mean, he has
I'll
literally
figure
no
this
reason
out.
to put me in videos, and he puts me in
I
them.
don't know. I keep hitting the wrong shit. I'm stupid. I'm seriously.
Ooh, we be cool now.
What is
Oh wait, where's the
Oh,
camera?
they're playing something of mine.
Are they
I'm
playing?
horrible at finding the camera for some reason, and it's right in front of me. It's just
Jesus.
horrible.
Oh, I mean,
Honey,
I
need
mean, I
help.
think hour 10, I believe, I'm making that up. I don't know what
Wait.
hour it was, but they were looking at your analytics.
Kelly,
at
they
your
are jealous
views.
because you're beautiful, and they're like jealous. And the one sounds like she's got like the smoker thing to her throat, like you know. And then they're just jealous.
No, I couldn't listen to her. It was horrible. But thank you for saying. But that's just it was terrible. Just awful.
That's how she sounded. I tell the truth.
I thought she was going to hack a loogie any second, but
Oh, and by the way,
yeah, Cher, I used to love you too. You used to be so cool. Fuck you. Whoa, Dorothy.
Cher.
You're cuter when you're quiet.
Seth said he's not even in the studio.
It
You're
worked.
on screen.
hey, it's Star. Now, Star, I've never ever had a problem with Star.
Here,
She
they
was
start
the
coming.
fourth lady.
Oh wait, this is a good. Okay, I saw Gypsy for a second. Okay,
Yeah,
this is okay.
she was the fourth lady that I've never talked about her because she's a doll. She really is a sweetie pie, but I did block you, honey. I did.
See, people are talking. That was like so honest. Like, yeah, I did block you, honey. Yeah, we had our thing. That's what you call moving forward now.
That's who Kelly is, and that's what they don't get.
Right.
You're right, Mom. Mama.
Mama.
You're right, Mama.
That's just it.
Mom. Mommy. Mama. Mama. Mom.
If whatever they are hurt by, I know that Kelly has no problem saying that she's sorry, they're hurt, and wanting to move on.
Seth, why aren't you talking?
I love Star. I just want to tell you I love you so much, honey. I miss your face, but
Yeah.
okay. I'll see. Check my email. She said she sent an email, but I do want to send you love because I miss your face.
Aww.
Emerald Kitty.
I'll
I don't
tell you
even
what
know.
else.
I'm not too sure.
One thing I found amusing today is that they're going on and about how they hate Kelly, and they've always kind of had hate towards the truth channels as well. But now all of a sudden the truth channels and them are all conversing today, and it's like just coming together to hate on Kelly. And by the way, Kelly and Mary and any of them, they don't tell me what channels to go to and who I can talk to. That was said today, and I'm going, are you kidding me? The whole reason Kelly and Cher made a big thing was, hey, we need to stop that mindset.
Yeah.
And when Kelly and I weren't talking, like, it's said that this is what we do behind the scenes, but like Amber or anyone, when they are like, because you're gonna see us in comments or whatever. So like Amber came to me like, hey, just so you know, I know you're gonna see it. I've been talking to Kelly, I'm like, okay, what did I say to you, Amber, when you told me that? And me and Kelly weren't good yet.
Yeah, she was just like, she was totally fine with it and just said, I just want people to see you for who you are, and if more people are seeing that, then I'm happy for you. She was not, she didn't care. She wasn't mean or anything. Like.
We, on the other hand, were called traitors because we had the audacity to be nice to Amber.
Right.
That's when it
How
turned
dare you?
in there.
See, that's the funny thing. This whole thing is based around people either being mad because you talk to me or because Cher talks to them or because, we're just all here like, yeah, can we just move along,
Yeah, move along, little doggy.
Can we all just get along?
Seth, he's like, wow, I am still on
And see me, I sit here as an outsider. I'm like, fuck you all. Just joking. I don't.
Right.
Just joking.
There's days like that. Trust me.
Don't
I
know.
want his channel link.
Me too.
Annie, it's like like probably around like 24, 26 hours now, so
I
way over
love
12 hours
you.
at this point.
I
It's
love
insanity.
you. I love you.
Y'all are great. This is interesting to me because I'm out of the loop. I like listening to this stuff. It's
You're
cool.
a guest star.
Yeah, well, that's cool. Yeah, it's like wow. I don't know any of it. It's like a soap opera in a way, or my mom
Kind
growing
of.
up, she used to watch Days of Our Lives the whole time. There's years and decades I watched Days of Our Lives, so it's kind of like something like that, but internet and people just kind of and it's like, what's going on? I enjoy
Well, that's
it.
why the drama's so popular, because it is like a soap
Yeah,
opera.
it's enjoyable.
And people love watching it.
Except this
But,
one's called As the Stomach Turns.
As the stomach
As
turns.
the
Mary's
stomach
having beer.
turns.
I heard beer.
Nope, I just opened a Dr. Pepper.
Oh, Dr. Pepper's disgusting.
Bella's having a
Ugh.
conniption behind me.
A diet Dr. Pepper to be exact.
Mary, will you do me a favor?
What?
Will you bring your bird on camera?
Oh, Bella? Yeah.
Have
hang
a
on.
bird? What kind of bird you got?
I have two of them.
Yeah?
Huh. She wants to be on.
I want to get a cockatoo.
Low-key, we thought it was cute.
Get some
Well, go to the bar.
You got to get earplugs.
Good looking man like yourself, I bet you could get a cockatoo.
Yes, she is.
Shut up, Mary.
Aw.
Aw.
Hi, bird. Hi,
Hello.
Adorable.
This is my big one. She's 4 years old.
Aw.
Oh,
And then
the birdie.
I have a
What,
baby.
what is that? What is she?
She's a conure parrot.
Conure.
And she's looking at the camera. And I have a new baby. He's 3 months old.
Aw.
That's awesome.
He's sleeping.
Yeah.
Cute.
Those birds, they live a long time, don't they?
Yeah. Well, this one's got a lifespan of 25 years. The baby's got a lifespan of 40.
Yeah, holy cow.
So I told my son he's inheriting
Oh
a
yeah.
couple of
Some
birds.
of some of them go way up, like 70 years and stuff. You get a macaw
Yeah.
and stuff, they'll live like your whole life.
80, 85 years. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Annie. It's. I mean, it really shows like they're not like stable.
I love birds. Birds
Maybe
are
He
so
changed
just
the DPI on the
understanding.
tablet. Can I
Yeah,
ask you?
birds
It
are
might be
neat.
your the playback quality. Like check for that settings wheel in the bottom right of the video. You might be able. It's probably set on a low resolution.
Yeah, sometimes if you're on Wi-Fi and using a tablet, YouTube will slow you down, and they'll
Yeah.
give you a lower resolution. You got to go in their options, like hit the little thing and change it, and be like, I want better resolution.
Yeah, I doubt it's your tablet, but maybe try playing another YouTube video and see, or
Yeah,
looking
they
at a
try
picture or
and
something.
lower it, the buffer, to quit buffering or something. But
Yeah.
even if you set it up, you only lose like not even half a second or a second at
Oh.
most.
Tammy, if I had a talking bird, that thing would be cussing up a storm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wish I had a bird. I'd just teach him to just cuss everybody out. Just
You don't even
that's
have
all I
to
would do.
teach them. They pick those words up all by themselves.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
The only
that's
word
true.
this one says is the F word.
Yeah,
Tammy
I used
Barnes
to-
has a macaw.
I never had I had a what was it? It was a Mexican something. He was a big bird, and we got rid of him because he was just too much. But other than that, I had cockatiels and parakeets, and they would learn a few things here and there, but nothing like a cockatoo or anything larger,
Yeah.
for that breed. Anyways,
Well, my baby bird is a ringneck. They're really good talkers, so I can't wait for
yeah.
them talking.
I always wanted a mynah bird. That
Oh,
would be awesome. I
They
had a
sound like
friend in
people.
Kentucky had one, and he would just, he'd just go on and on and on and on.
Yeah, they sound like
It's like, shut up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Funny
It's like,
face.
shut up already. Will you quit talking?
we used to have
Donkey Kong.
we used to have a neighbor that had a minor bird, and the guy, the husband, was horrible. He had emphysema, so he would cough a lot, and the bird would go, George, George.
George.
He'd go, what? And the bird would go,
That's so rude. That is so rude. Hey, George, you're not coughing.
It's so bad.
That's funny.
Oh my god. Our dad's got loose once and it woke up to it in my room yelling at me. It said F you 11 times. It scared me to death. Can you imagine waking up to a bird cursing at you? It's like, oh, this is not going to be a good day. I'm calling into work.
I go to sleep every night with a bird cursing at me. Right?
There's a bird on YouTube and he just cusses. He was
Matt.
taught to cuss.
His
Is
name
that
is
what
Matt.
is it? The white cockatoo? Yeah, he
Yep.
just motherfucker shit.
Yep.
Motherfucker. He just goes on and on and on. It's great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Max. Stop, Bella. The little one, I'm going to have to watch every word I say in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is what's interesting to me. So we've been on this panel. We've discussed what's going on, and but now we're kind of shooting the shit about other things. I have to say I'm a bit impressed because from what I saw today, they never moved the conversation into anything else except for Kelly. Pretty much. It's like, how
You're a
do they do
star,
that?
babe. You're a star.
Yeah, you're popular, man. Thanks for making me more popular, I guess.
There you go. Yeah, that was
Amber,
cool.
we should collab on a video tomorrow and just be like, just mad name drop Kelly. Like, oh yeah, we're best friends with Kelly. Kelly
We
Avocado. Like, that's my best friend.
Everywhere we go. Just, yeah.
She's my best friend.
Best friend.
We're the three best friends that anyone
Anyone
could
ever
have.
had.
I want to watch that movie again.
So why do they hate on Mary so much? Is it just because you're Kelly's friend, basically?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I have nerve to be Kelly's friend. How
Okay.
dare I?
Yep.
How dare
I
I?
saw
That's how they go, though. I mean, that's how
Well, yeah,
it
that's
used to
all-
work with
yeah.
with Kelly's channel.
Yep.
Like if you hung with the wrong crowd, you were not welcome there.
Right.
But people can change, people can grow. I mean,
Yeah.
look at this. We're doing it, and they can hate it all they want. It's still happening.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, that's what it boils. Like I said, that's all this boils down to.
That's
Is
weird.
they wanted to continue this hate train for as long as they could, and whenever change happens on here, people tend to freak out.
Yep.
Kelly, I want to ask you something. So, when you decided to publicly take a stand for Amber, you must have at that time, was that your out?
No, she truly, I think we lost her. She truly hated what happened to Amber's daughter.
That's why I'm like, you knew when you were going to publicly back that because, who wouldn't? You're
Yeah,
abusing
exactly.
a 9-year-old girl. But you knew you would get shunned from doing that. So was it an out for you? Like,
Kel?
I feel like you wanted to leave before that and get like out of the position you were in before that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, since she can't, I guess she's
Yeah,
disconnected.
Yeah.
But I just know that she at the time, like I said, I could see that people were bringing it to her attention, so I just took it upon myself and I said, you know what, I'm going to email her and tell her exactly what happened, because I could tell they were trying to twist it around and whatnot. And I mean, she genuinely just took up for me and didn't seem to care. I mean, I think she was just more than anything, I think Kelly was shocked at the reaction, really.
Well, I don't know how anybody could listen to that mess and not be shocked.
Right.
how anyone could be
that's the
okay with
crazy
that is
thing is
beyond me.
that, I mean, oh man, the people like, the basement dweller and some of the other ones, the
Cellar dweller.
excuses they came up with to try to
Hi,
justify it
Martin.
were just
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Ridiculous is beyond ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, you can't say that you stand for, all the right things and then not take a stand on that,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to say this again because they wanted to bring this up several times. Kelly did not drag any child. That's not what happened. She
No.
played an audio and people reacted to what they heard. It's not even the same situation at all that I was in.
Nowhere even close.
Nowhere even close. So to me, to take that, and I don't know, I was a little like pissed off because I'm thinking, really, you guys are taking that and twisting it and weaponizing it against me. I mean, you're talking about a situation that has nothing to, it's not even in the same category.
No, it's not.
I mean, and
No, Sunny Face, I think you're taking what I'm saying wrong, maybe, because I mean, like, she knew she would. Well, I guess I figured she knew that by supporting Amber in that way, she would probably get backlash from it. So I also thought maybe, like,
That was her waiting.
Yeah, Donkey,
like,
they're trying to say that
a good way for her to take a good stand and show, like, hey, like, I'm an advocate here, and also, like, knowing she's gonna get the backlash, and maybe you wanted it out before that, and so this was like a kind of a perfect time because you're taking a stance on something that, well, I don't really get all the way into it, but that family went and is now behind and supports the creator who bashed a 9-year-old, which is just insane to me. But anyway,
yeah, me too.
I think it's coming out not the way I mean it, but whatever.
Yeah, but yeah, Donkey, they're trying to, Kelly played the audio of Anita on her live, and because people are naturally going to say, is that a dog? Is that a child? Who is she yelling at like that? Now, somehow that is the equivalent to what Bam did to me, which is like, it's, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Cheers.
Donkey. It's bad. Yeah.
Cheers,
I
buddy.
don't know what to say. Cheers.
Me neither.
I love you. And if others don't, I still love you. Cheers.
There you go.
I want his channel link.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, you can't deny when you hear that audio, I don't know what was really happening, but naturally anybody is going to say, who is
What
she
is
yelling
that?
at? Is that a kid?
Exactly.
Is that a dog? What is it?
Whoa.
Seth. Really, Seth? Come on.
I know.
There's his channel link.
Come on,
the chat.
Seth.
He's not there anymore.
What's he
Come
doing?
on.
He's
Really?
saying he feels weird looking at himself on panel.
But he wasn't. But he didn't have himself on cam. How you think I feel? I'm like,
No,
I'm right
Sunny
there.
Face, you're good.
Wait, where am I?
Everything's
there
cool,
I am.
girl. I'm sorry too.
That's
Just
funny.
a misunderstanding.
That's a good way to put it, Katie. There's a big difference between differences of opinion and malicious people. Difference of opinion and respect are possible at the same time. Not many see that, unfortunately. That's exactly it.
Very true.
That's exactly
That's
it.
like a life statement, even more so than anything else. Yeah.
Yeah, apply that to your whole life, not just YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, guys, we hit the 2-hour mark, so I think
Hey.
we're about done for this one.
Thank you guys. I haven't seen you in forever. I
Yeah, it's been a long
appreciate
time,
you so much. It's so good just to hang out and just see what's going on with y'all. And I love you. And thank you so much.
I love you too,
Good
bud.
seeing you, Tam.
Oh, he's so
Good
nice.
seeing you, Shay.
Good seeing you.
It's good meeting you. Good
Yeah,
meeting all.
meeting you, I should say.
Yeah, it's good meeting all of you. 'Cause I
Me
don't know.
too.
You're a
Well,
nice
yeah,
guy. You
I
have
knew
a
a
nice
few, but
energy about you.
they're all bikers. They're all like, "Rawr." No, I'm just kidding.
Most of us are sweethearts.
Yeah, that's actually the truth. I was being,
Mhm.
uh-huh. Yeah. Do your thing.
Aw.
Yeah, hopefully everyone had a good time, and I know things got a little rough there for a bit, but you can't win them all.
I
Try to
guess
be
we've
respectful, and if you don't get the respect back, then you have to do something about it. But yeah, I don't want anyone going over to the other channel and saying shit because it just perpetuates the cycle. Just rise above and move on.
Are they still live?
I
Yes.
couldn't care less if they are. I
For
hope their
God's
channel becomes the
sakes.
biggest channel on YouTube. It would not affect my
Until
life
then,
at all.
until then,
And until then, this is Prairie Boy 77, aka Mr. Share, saying good day, good night, and Godspeed.